Good morning, students. So today we will be learning about merge sort. Okay. So merge sort is nothing but sorting technique, and it is a kind of sorting technique which is going to use merge technique. Merge technique means when there are two different sets, so those are combined. Okay. So or two different disjoint sets, they are union. Okay. So that is what merging we say. So first let's see merging technique. Okay. Then merge sort algorithm we'll see. Merge sort algorithm in turn we'll call merge technique. Okay. Since this merge technique we are learning under divide and conquer method. Since merge technique we are learning under divide and conquer method. So in merge sort, whatever is the list, it will be subdivided until it will be a small problem. Okay. So once the small problem is done, okay, so merging of the solutions will be done. So that is what the merging technique. So let's see the merging technique with the example here. See, suppose we have two different lists here. So there is an array with the 8 elements, but that array is divided into A of low comma mid, and the other one is A of mid plus 1 comma high. Okay. So when these two lists are there, so these two different lists, they have to be merged. So while merging, what they have to do? They have to keep them in the ascending order. Keep them in the ascending order. So first what they do? So A of H. So A of H will be compared. A of H, is it less than or equal to A of J? Okay. So it will be compared. So here 3 and 2. So is 3 less than or equal to 2? No. But if it is true, what we have to do? Whichever is smaller, so that smaller we have to copy here. Okay. So here this is an auxiliary array what we are taking. So the two lists are going to combine into another array called B. So if this is the case, so if this is the condition, so if this condition satisfies, which will have a minimum, so this one will have, yes or no? So A of H will have minimum, so that have to be assigned to B of I. Okay. Else, so what else we are going to do? Okay, so if this is the case, if this element is less than this, whichever element is lesser, that will be copied here. That's what we are doing. If A of H is less than A of J, so A of H is copied into B of I. So what we have to do now? So once this is copied here, so this have to be incremented. So I is equal to I plus 1 and H is equal to H plus 1 we have to do. Okay. So since this condition is not satisfying, okay. So else part means what? Here we are getting 3 less than or equal to 2. So which is not satisfying. So that means it comes to else part. What we have to do? Whichever is the smaller element. So where the smaller element we have? So we are having A of J is the smaller element. So that smaller element I want to assign into B of I. Okay. So once that is assigned, what we have to do? We have to do I is equal to I plus 1 and J is equal to J plus 1. Okay. So let's see this. So again I'll explain this code. So let's compare here. So A of H, so 3 and 2 are compared. Among this, 2 is smaller, so 2 will be copied here. And after copying, so the pointer will be incremented and this pointer also will be incremented. Okay. So then again compare. A of H and A of J. So 3 and 4. So 3 is smaller. So 3 you copy here to the new list, and these pointers have to be incremented. Even this pointer have to be incremented. Okay. So then again compare A of H and A of J. So 3 and 4. So since 4 is minimum, you copy 4 here and you have to increment this pointer as well as the pointer from where it is copied. Okay. So again, so 3 and 5 and 6. So 5 will be smaller. Okay, that is copied, and increment the pointers. This is I and this is H. Okay, so now again compare 7, 6. So 6 is smaller. So 6 will be copied and the pointer will be incremented. Okay, and this pointer also have to be incremented. Again check 7 and 8. 7 is smaller, so 7 you copy here and increment this pointer H, and this pointer also you have to increment I. Okay, so now again compare. So 8 is smaller, 8 is copied here. Okay, 8 is copied here and this will be incremented, and this also, and this will become out of bound. So what we have to do? So this block we have to keep in the while loop. So in while loop what we have to write? In while loop what we have to write? So if say suppose this dimension is say not dimension, so H less than or equal to mid and J less than or equal to high. Okay, so this will be the high, yes or no? So till there only it will be iterated. So that is the condition we are writing. Since the pointer it should not go out, and since the last one, okay, so then since only last element is there when it is compared, so that is only 9. Okay, and the pointer, it will point only till H less than or equal to mid. So mid, so this was pointing and this is also copied, so it will stop till there only. Okay, and for the pointer here, for B also whatever the number of combinations it is having, so that will be done. Is the procedure clear? Merging technique, all of you? Every time two lists, the values are compared. Whichever is smaller, that will be copied, and their pointers, whichever element is copied, that pointer, and into output array what you are keeping, so that pointer have to be incremented. Okay, so it will continue based on the limits. So here maximum limit is the mid and their maximum limit is high. So those two conditions have to be satisfied. Okay, so this is the merging technique. This is the merging technique. So let's write the algorithm. So here, say suppose, I'll explain here again. So I took this as H and this as J. Okay, and this pointer as I. Okay, so you are going to compare the element of A of H with A of J. You are going to compare A of H is less than A of J. If that satisfies, whichever is smaller, so that means when we are saying less than, A of H is smaller value, so A of H value will be copied into the B array, which is the output array. Okay, so once that is done, what we have to do? We have to increment I pointer so that to the next location, and H also have to be incremented to the next location. If this condition satisfies. If this condition doesn't satisfy means what? A of H is not less than A of J. That means A of J is smaller at that time. So now in else part, A of J, whichever is smaller, have to be assigned to the output array. And to whichever output array you are giving, so that output array pointer have to be incremented, and also from the array where you are copied, that pointer also need to be incremented. Okay, and till where it have to be incremented, see B no issue, but H and J till where it have to be incremented. So for that we are writing the condition. H is less than or equal to mid. So here the maximum point is mid only. So H will be incremented till mid and J will be incremented till high only. Okay. So this is the one. So here we took four elements. Say suppose you have all the elements in J only initially. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 values you got from J only. And that limit is over and the remaining elements are in A. So at that time what you have to do? You have to copy the elements of H into the auxiliary array. Okay. So let's write the algorithm now. So this is the beginning. So beginning of this algorithm, how we can write? So this is what I was telling you. So almost half of the algorithm we already wrote while doing the example only. So since we are writing the algorithm for merge, so I write algorithm merge. So what elements you are merging here? You are merging low, mid and high. Low, mid and high. Okay, so these are the indices of B if you remember. Okay, so low, mid and high. So this is the one what we are using two different sublists in order to merge and get the output. So this combination, this is called merge technique. Okay, so algorithm merge with low, mid and high. Okay, and you can also take the comments as, so A is, so in comments we can write A is low to high. So in that again we can take the subsets of that. So subsets of this is A of low to mid and this one mid plus 1 to high. Okay, so this is the main problem and these are the two sub problems. If you remember, so between low and high, if the problem is bigger, we are going to take mid. So low to mid is the sublist, first sublist, and mid plus 1 to high is the second sublist. Okay, so here those are all the details of array, the sublist and all. So that can be given in the comments here. Okay, so comments can be given for that. And then what we are doing? Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, we also need array no in the parameters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Array we are not passing here, but what we are doing, we are giving those details here in the comments. I'm saying that's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
Okay. So after giving those details, so what we are doing, we are assigning. So whatever is the low value. So here I told you this is H and this is J. So that means what? Whatever is low is there, so that we are assigning into H because I took the pointer as H here. And what is J here? J is nothing but in the second sublist. This is mid plus 1. If you remember the example what I told you. So whatever we took, so those assignments we have to give here, and then we are checking. So H is, which is the pointer for the first sublist, and J is the pointer for second sublist. Whichever is smaller, so that smaller value will be assigned to the output array. Okay. So if this satisfies, so smallest element will be assigned to output array and their pointers will be incremented. Or else what we have to do? This will become smaller, so that will be assigned to B and their pointers will be incremented. Okay, so and then what exactly we are doing? If H is greater than mid, say suppose the two list whatever we have, so J it became greater than mid. So the continuation of this, if H is greater than mid, so that means all the elements what were there in this list are smaller and everything are copied. So it is moving to the out of bound. So H is greater than mid and H is greater than mid and this is J, right? So here when H is greater than mid, what we are going to do? So we are taking one more pointer saying that for K is equal to J to high do. So still there are some elements here. So this sublist is over. Okay, when we are writing the algorithm, it has to cover all the cases. It won't be the example what we have taken. Sometimes only first elements will be the smaller, first list elements will be smaller, so they will be copied. So the second list elements will be left over. So in that case, what we are doing, H greater than mid means all the elements in the first list are copied onto the output array. But in the second sublist, there are still remaining. So what are remaining? So J to high. So the J to I elements are remaining. So in that case, what exactly we are going to do? So we are going to copy the elements of A of K. What is K? J to high. J to high means, so whatever may be the pointers here. Okay. So that will be assigned to the output variable. Okay. And our I we are going to increment. Since we are keeping in the for loop J, so that will be incremented. Else. So tell me, anyone can tell me what is the else part? Else part. Else part means you may have J greater than I. J may be greater than I. That means what? The first sublist is still with the first element, but the second sublist, it's over. All the elements are done since they have smaller. Since all the elements in this left sublist are greater, so if that these are left over. So in that case, what we have to do? We have to iterate for these elements. So that is we are writing in the else part. In the else part, what we are writing? For K is equal to H to mid. So that is what H to mid we have now here. So this list I am talking about. So H to mid do. And then what we are doing? So we are copying the elements whatever are there here. Whatever are there here, that is A of K. A of K, so that is H to mid. So whatever the elements are here, that we are copying onto the output variable, and I have to be incremented. K will be, since it is in for loop, so that will be incremented automatically. Okay. So this is the algorithm for merging technique. Okay. So let's see merge sort. So merge sort, say suppose the list what we are having is this list only. So example I am just writing 3, 5, 7, 9, 2, 4, 6 and 8. Okay, so this is the list and the indices I represent as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So that means what is our n? N is equal to 8. Okay, here merge sort technique using divide and conquer approach. Merge sort technique using divide and conquer approach. So what exactly we are doing here is, so the list whatever we have, we are going to take with low and high. We are going to take the list with low and high. So low is 1 here and high 8. Okay. So here, and you find mid. So mid is equal to 1 plus 8 by 2. So how much it will be? 9 by 2. It is 2 4s are 8. So mid will be 8. So based on this, so here this list, it will be 1 4. So that means this is low and this is mid. And this side, yeah, tell me, I want the answers from you. Mid plus 1 and this is high. Mid plus 1 high. So mid is 4, mid plus 1 is 5 and high is 8. Okay. So again this will be subdivided. So in this case what will be the mid? In this case what will be the mid? 1 plus 4 by 2. 5 by 2 means 2. Okay. So 1 comma 2 and this is 3 comma 4. Okay. And this one 1 1 2 2 and this one 3 3 4 4. And now what will be the mid for this? 5 plus 8 by 2. 13 by 2. 6 no? So 5 and 6. This will be 7 and 8. And this one will be 5 5. This will be 6 6. This will be 7 7. And this will be 8 8. So this is the procedure of divide and conquer using merge sort. So let's write the algorithm for merge sort. You will understand. So here algorithm merge sort. So here what we are passing? Low and high. So low and high. About the array and all we write in the comments. Okay. So A of low is to high. So all the other details we can mention, the theoretical details. Okay. So so once we take the list. So once we take the list, so for the merge sort, what exactly we have to do? Every time low should be less than high. Is it not low less than or equal to high? Okay. So here at that time we are going to stop. So if low less than high, then what we are going to do? Low less than high means there are more than one element. More than one element means it's a big problem, and that big problem have to be subdivided. Okay. So what we have to do for subdividing? Mid is equal to low plus high by 2. Okay. So once this is done, so what we have to do based on this? So whichever was the array with low and high, the indices. So based on mid, what we are calling here low. So left sublist. So let's write the left sublist. So here we are writing merge sort of. So what is the left sublist? Low comma mid. This is for left sublist. And then right sublist, where it is starting? Mid plus 1 high. So mid plus 1 high. Okay. So these are the functions what we are calling recursively. See here merge sort we wrote for low and high. But based on, since it is a bigger problem, we are subdividing based on mid. So based on mid, it is becoming low comma mid. So that is low comma mid, left sublist. And right sublist mid plus 1 comma high. Okay. So recursively these things will call and it will iterate till here. Okay. So once the merge sort algorithm is recursively called, so once once you reach the lower point, so what we have to do? We have to combine the solution back to get the solution for the main problem. Okay, so in order to combine that, what algorithm we have learned? It is nothing but merge, low, mid and high. Okay, so this we have already just now learned before this. Merge. So in merge what we took? We took two different sublists. Here the pointer H, there the pointer J, and we took B array as the output, comparing every time whichever is smaller, that will be copied to the output array. So that will continue. Okay, after that is continued, if any elements are left over in any of the array, so that also, for that again 2 more for loops we wrote. Okay, so that's how the merge technique is called here. Okay, so this is the algorithm for merge sort. Is this clear? Is this clear? However, we are dividing the main problem into sub-problems. The same thing here we are writing. This is the left sublist and this is the right sublist. And finally, whatever we get here, those things have to be merged. Okay, so let's see the merging for this. So this is the recursive tree structure for calling merge sort. Okay, and for merging, so what exactly we do when only one element is there? So directly I am writing the elements here. See, when only one element is there, 3, and second element is 5. I am writing the elements here instead of 1, 1, 2, 2. I am writing the elements whatever are there. So this is 3 and this is 5. Okay, when they are comparing, when they are merged, so what we take? Whichever is smaller, so that will occupy first and then the second one. Similarly here, third element, what is the third element we have? 7. And what is the fourth element we had? 9. So individually they are sorted, so these have to be merged. And when you are when you are merging, so the smaller element you are going to combine into the output array. Think like this is A, this is A of low comma mid, and this is A of mid plus 1 comma high, and this is B of low mid high. Okay, so here we have only one element. Okay, so after that, so these two things have to be merged again. So when these two have to be merged, so what will happen here? It will compare 3, it will compare with 7. Okay, so 3 is smaller, and then pointer will be here and the pointer will be here. 5 and 7 are compared. 5 is smaller. Okay, so the pointer will be reaching the out of bounds. So now the pointer is here only. Okay, J pointer. If you remember, where we are saying H greater than mid. If H is greater than mid, what we have to do? Whatever J pointer was there, so J to I, we are going to iterate a loop and we are going to copy those values. So 7 will be copied and 9 will be copied. So this is the first thing. So moving on to the next one. So this is first index, second index, third index and fourth index. So this is 1, 2 index. This is 3, 4 index. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 indices. Okay. So here, let's see for fifth one, sixth one, seventh one and eighth one. Okay. So what is the fifth element we have? Fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. What is the fifth element we have? 2. What is the sixth element we have? 4. What is the seventh element? 6, 8. So individually they are sorted. Okay, so that is a small problem we say. Individually they are sorted. When low is less than or equal, when low is equal to high, that means it's a single element only. When low and high are equal, so that is single element. When low is less than high, that means there are more than one element. That we consider as a big problem. Okay, so now among 2 and 4, so when we sort this, so whichever is smaller will occupy first, and then when we compare, whichever is smaller, that will be first occupying the output array, and the remaining one will be occupied. So similarly here among 6 and 8, so 6 is smaller, so 6 will be copied. And among these two, so among these two, what will happen? So this is 5, 6 list, and this is 7, 8 indices values. Okay, so when you are comparing, so 2 and 6 are compared, so 2 is smaller, pointer will be here. 4 and 6 are compared, so 4 is smaller. So this sublist pointer will be reaching out of bounds. So that means h is greater than mid. Okay, so in that case, what we'll do? Whatever is a j pointer, we'll iterate till it is high, and that will copy onto the output array B. Okay, so 6 and 8. Okay, so these are the indices for what indices we have? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and these two sublists. So from 1 to 4, and this is from 5 to 8. So these elements are again combined. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so these are from 1 to 8 indices. Okay, so when we have two sublists, what we have done? So these two are compared. So whichever is smaller, so that we copy. So the pointer will be incremented, and here also the pointer will be here. So 3 and 4. So 3 is smaller. This pointer will be incremented. 4 and 5. So 4 is smaller. This pointer will be incremented. 5 and 6. So 5 is copied. This pointer will be incremented. So 6 and 7. So 6 is copied. This pointer will be incremented. 7 and 8. 7 will be copied, and this pointer will be incremented. 9 and 8. 8 is smaller, so this pointer will be incremented, and this will become out of bounds. So in that case, what we'll do? So whatever the values are in leftover list, so that will be copied onto the output array. Okay, so this is the recursive way how the recursive functions are called. But this is the tree structure, how the solution is combined, merged in order to get the solution for the main problem. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so once the procedure of merge and merge sort. So this is for merge sort technique using divide and conquer approach, and this is the merging technique, how it will be done. This is from top to bottom, recursively calling the functions, and this one bottom to top, combining the merging the solutions to get the solution for the main problem. Okay, so let's see the analysis part. See the analysis part here for merge sort. Analysis for merge sort. So here we can write T of n is equal to when there was only one element, what we did? If you have only one element, so what we have done? Nothing, right? Nothing. But just checking whether it is 1 or not. So n is equal to 1 means, when n is equal to 1 means we give some constant, say some constant c or a or some constant value we give. But when n is greater than 1, when n is greater than 1 means what's happening? Whatever is the list 1 to n, So it keeps on dividing as 1 and mid. And here mid plus 1 comma n, or high we can say, low and high. Okay, so this keeps on dividing, this keeps on dividing. So what's happening here? Whatever may be the problem, T of n is equal to, so every time the list whatever we are having is dividing into 2 halves. So that means 2t n by 2. 2 different sublists. So that's what 2. And the elements whatever we had, n elements whatever we had, so those elements are becoming n by 2 here, n by 2 here. That's why we are writing T of n by 2. Okay. And then what exactly we are doing? So here n by 2, here n by 2. So till how many we are going to do? This is for n elements. N elements. So when we combine the solution, how it will be? So T of n, the time complexity for merge sort algorithm will be, so T of n is equal to 2 sublists of each having n by 2 elements in that, plus till where it is going to be continue? Till, so how many it will be continuing? Till you reach a smaller problem. So how many elements you have? N elements. Okay. So for that we take n, and the time taken for division and all we take some as some constant. So that is what we say C into n. C into n. So here, so when T of n is equal to n greater than 1, when it is a bigger problem, so the time complexity we write it as 2t n by 2 plus C into n. So that is the recurrence relation what we are going to have. Okay. So with this formulation of the merge sort for analysis, so this recursively we have to solve. Okay. So T of n. So T of n is equal to 2t n by 2 plus C into n. Okay. So now we have to substitute. So if this is a 1, so what is n by 2? So since T of n, since T of n is equal to 2t n by 2 plus C into n. So how do we write T of n by 2? T of n by 2, how do we write? T of, wherever we have n, so you write there as n by 2. n by 2 by 2 plus C into n. So how much it will become? How much it will become? 2t into n by 4. 2t into n by 4. C into, so this n also we have to write by 2. So plus C into n by 2. So that's what we rewrite here. So similarly, if you write for T of n by 4, T of n by 4 we write 2t into n by 8 plus C into n by 4. N by 4. Okay. So this you take it as second one. So this as first and this as third one. So now substitute 2 and 3 in 1. So let's see here. So T of n is equal to, so the formula whatever we have written. So 2t into, so what value we got for T of n by 2? So this one we are going to rewrite. So this one we are going to substitute here. So 2t into n by 4 plus c into n by 2. So this is n by 2. And what is remaining here? Plus c into n. So that's what we'll solve here. So t of n is equal to, this is 4t of n by 4 plus, so here we have c into n by 2 plus cn. So how much it will be? C into n by 2 plus cn. So here it is 1, 2. So cn plus 2 cn. Okay. So here, I'm sorry. So here this also have to be multiplied. See this 2 into 2t, that we are writing 4t. But this 2 also it have to be done. So let me write one more step here. Plus cn. So in this case, this 2 will be cancelled. So we'll get 4t into n by 4 plus this cn and this cn. So 2cn we write. Okay. So like this, when we keep on continuing, so what exactly we are going to get? So n by 4 if we substitute, so the solved one I am going to write. So this substitution I am writing 4 into, so whatever we got here, so this value I am writing here. So 2t into n by 8 plus cn by 4. Okay, so this value is this much plus 2cn. Okay, so let's solve here. This is 8t plus n by 8 plus 4 into 4 cn by 4 plus 2 cn. So if we cancel this, so how much we'll get? We get 8t by n by 8 plus 2 cn. So 3 cn we are going to get. Okay. So if this is continued, so I'll write it above. So 80 n by 8 plus 3 cn. Okay. So if these values are continued, so how we can write? So this 4 we can write it as 4 square, 8 we can write it as 2 cube, yes or no? So this one we can write it as 2 power k, until where this division have to be iterated. See, whichever was t of 1, so that have been divided into t of n by 2. And this is t of n by 2. And again in next division it is becoming t of n by 4. And next division it is becoming t of n by 8. So till where it will be continued? Till where this process will be continued? Till you get a smaller problem. What is our smaller problem? It's nothing but t of 1. Yes or no? That is what our definition. So this will be continued, t of n by 8, which was started with t of n by t of n. So it will be continued till t of 1. T of 1 is the smaller problem. Okay. Plus k into cn. So this 3 also it will go on continuing. So here this 8 I can write it as 2 cube. 2 cube. So whatever cube we are getting, that value will get. So that's why I am writing 2 power k, and this is k into cn. Okay. So when you write like this, so usually in these problems, what we are going to take, so our assumptions we are going to take as, let n is equal to 2 power k. Whenever the divide and conquer the approach we are following, the tree structure of recursively calling the algorithms. So in that procedure, we take n is equal to 2 power k, since it depends on the height of the tree. So by substituting those values, so 2 power k is nothing but, so this is our assume, okay, and since n is equal to 2 power k, so here we write 2 power k is n into, what is our t of n, what we took t of 1, I told you some constant, right, plus, and what is k value, say from this how I can write k is nothing but log 2 base n. Okay, so here this I'll write it as log n into Cn. Log n into Cn. Cn is nothing but constant. So if I take Cn outside, so this will be 1 plus log n. So if you remove constants, if we just remove constants, okay, so this is the constant. Okay, so if we just eliminate constant, so constant is anyway constant only, so let's substitute constant c is equal to 1 here. So then it will become n into 1 plus log n, and when you substitute here n plus n log n. So whichever term is bigger, so that's we write O of n log n. Okay, so this is the time complexity for merge sort. Okay, so these are the concepts what I wanted to cover in today's class about merge sort and merge technique.